Before we begin, imagine this. You open your phone. Your private words are online. And the person who posted them is your own sister. Listen carefully. Welcome to English Journey Adventures. This is my sister posted my diary online. My name is Emma. I am 16, and I have always been quieter than my older sister, Camila. She talks fast, laughs loudly, and knows how to make every room look at her. People often called Camila confident and called me sensitive. I hated those words because they made her sound powerful and made me sound like a problem. Camila is 21 and loves making videos. She films makeup, school memories, family jokes, even our dinner table. She says people online love real life, but real life was not always hers to share. I had one place that belonged only to me, a purple diary with a tiny lock. I wrote in it every night, especially after our father left our home 2 years earlier. The diary was not perfect protection. The lock was small and cheap. But when I closed it, I felt like my thoughts had a room of their own. In that diary, I did not try to sound brave. I wrote simple, ugly, honest sentences. I wrote that I missed Dad. I wrote that Mom looked tired. I wrote that Camila made me feel invisible. One rainy Tuesday, I wrote something cruel after a fight. I wrote, "Sometimes I wish Camila would disappear from my life." I did not mean it forever. I meant it for that angry minute. The fight had started because she filmed me at breakfast when my hair was messy and my eyes were red. She said it was funny. I said I was tired of being background noise. The next morning, my lock was open. The diary was on my desk, but the page was bent. I asked Camila if she touched it. She looked at her phone and said, "Relax, Emma." That night, my phone buzzed again and again. Maya, my best friend, sent one message, "Emma, please do not panic, but you need to see this." I opened the link. Camila was on video, holding a purple diary. She did not show every page, but she read lines in a dramatic voice and laughed nervously. She had added little sound effects and a caption that said, "When your sister is secretly a poet." That caption hurt almost as much as the reading. The title said nothing with my name, but everyone who knew us could understand. It was my bedroom. My words. My pain. My own sister had turned it into content. I watched strangers press hearts under sentences I had written while crying. The screen was bright in my hands, but I felt like the whole room had gone dark. My stomach felt cold. Under the video, people had already written comments. Some said I was dramatic. Some said Camila was funny. Some asked for a part 2. Camila ran into the living room when she heard me crying. "I covered your name," she said. I thought it was harmless. People like family stories. I shouted, "It was not a story. It was mine." Mom came from the kitchen and took the phone from my hand. Her face changed as she watched. Camila tried to delete the video, but it had already been saved by other accounts. That is the terrible thing about the internet. A mistake can grow legs before you can catch it. The next day at school, people looked at me before I reached my locker. 2 girls whispered, "That is the diary girl." A boy said, "Careful, she may write about you." I wanted to go home, but I also wanted to prove I was not weak. So I walked to class with my head up and my hands shaking inside my sleeves. Every notification sounded like another person entering my room without knocking. Even when my phone was silent, I kept feeling it vibrate in my pocket. During lunch, someone read one of my lines out loud. "I feel like a ghost at my own table." People laughed, but one girl did not. Her name was Layla, and her eyes looked sad. Layla sat beside me later and whispered, "I write things like that too. I would be destroyed if someone posted them." Her kindness almost made me cry again. At home, Mom told Camila to sit down and explain everything. Camila kept saying, "I did not think it would become big." That answer made me angrier every time. Then Mom asked, "Why did you open the diary in the first place?" Camila stopped moving. She looked at me, then at the floor. Camila said she had seen me crying at my desk for weeks. She was worried but did not know how to talk to me. When she saw the diary open one day, she read one page. That was already wrong. But then she read the line about disappearing. She said it hurt so much that she wanted people online to tell her she was not a bad sister. She admitted she had replayed that sentence many times before posting. Each time, she felt smaller, and instead of talking to me, she talked to a camera. So she made the video as a joke, but also as a trial. She wanted strangers to judge me and comfort her. She wanted the internet to choose a side. I said, "You gave my heart to strangers because your feelings were hurt." Camila covered her mouth. For the first time, she understood the size of what she had done. Mom did not yell. That almost made the room heavier. She only said, "A person can be hurt and still be responsible for the hurt they cause." Mom called the school counselor the next morning. I did not want to go, but Mom said, "This is bigger than one video. We need help before shame becomes silence." In the counselor's office, Miss Reed spoke gently. She said, "Private writing is not public property. Even family must ask before sharing someone's pain." Camila cried quietly. She said, "I thought if people laughed, it meant it was not serious." Miss Reed answered, "Laughter can still hurt. Views do not make harm smaller." Then Miss Reed asked me what I needed. I did not know at first. I wanted the video gone, the comments gone, and the old version of my life back. Miss Reed gave me time. She did not rush me toward forgiveness. She said safety comes before peace, and trust has to be rebuilt in small honest steps. Finally I said, "I need her to tell the truth. Not a cute apology. Not a funny apology. The truth." Camila nodded with tears on her face. That afternoon, Camila made a new video. This time she did not hold my diary. She sat at our kitchen table with no makeup, no music, and no smile. She said, "I shared my sister's private words without permission. I made her pain into content. It was wrong, even if I felt hurt. Please do not share the old video." Some people praised her. Some people attacked her. Some people still wanted more drama. The internet did not become kind just because she told the truth. But the new video gave me one important thing, a public line. Camila had said out loud that my privacy mattered, and that helped me breathe. But something changed at school. Layla showed the apology to a teacher, and the teacher spoke to my class about privacy. She did not say my name. The next day, when a boy started to joke about my diary, Layla said, "Enough. You would not laugh if it was your private life." The hallway became quiet. I learned that one brave voice can stop a room from becoming cruel. Not always, not perfectly, but sometimes enough to let you breathe. At home, Camila brought me a new diary. It had no lock, but she placed a small metal box beside it. "Only you keep the key," she said. I did not forgive her that day. Forgiveness is not a button. It is more like a door that opens slowly, if the other person stops pushing. For 2 weeks, Camila did not film inside our home. She asked before taking photos. She even put a note on the fridge that said, "Ask first." Always. At first, I thought the note was silly. Then I saw her stop herself before recording Mom cooking, and I realized she was practicing respect. One evening, she sat near me and said, "I was jealous of your diary. You had a private place. I had followers, but I did not have peace." That surprised me. I thought followers made her confident. But she said the numbers made her hungry. One good video was never enough. She always needed the next one. I told her, maybe we both disappeared in different ways. I disappeared in silence. You disappeared into a screen. Camila looked at me for a long time. After that, we made a rule. No filming bedrooms. No reading messages. No sharing family problems until everyone in the story says yes. I started writing again, but the first page of the new diary was different. I wrote, "My words are mine. If I share them, it will be my choice." At school, the jokes faded. People found new things to talk about, because gossip is loud but often lazy. It moves on when no one feeds it. Miss Reed asked me if I wanted to write a short piece for the school newsletter about privacy. I said yes, but only if my name stayed off it. The piece said, "Before you post, ask yourself, is this my story to tell? If the answer is no, stop." Those words felt stronger than any lock. Some students copied the sentence onto their notebooks. One teacher put it near the classroom computer. I never told anyone I had written it. A month later, Camila deleted several old videos. She said, some of them were funny, but some were not fair. I confused attention with love. We still argue. Sisters do that. But now, when Camila lifts her phone, she looks at me first. Sometimes I say yes. Sometimes I say no. Both answers are respected. The old video did not disappear completely. I know that. But it stopped controlling me when I stopped feeling ashamed of being hurt. Healing did not mean pretending it was small. Healing meant I could say, "That hurt me," without feeling weak or dramatic. Now I write with the bedroom door closed and the key in my pocket. Not because I hate my sister, but because love also needs boundaries. If someone shares your private words, remember this: the shame belongs to the person who broke trust, not to the person who had feelings. Thank you for watching English Journey Adventures. Listen again if you want stronger English. Read the words. Repeat the lines. And remember, some stories are powerful because they feel real.